Welcome to a ranking video from the Thrill Me Podcast Network. We are 2/3 of Hunter's podcast. That's Brooke.
That's me.
That's her. And I'm Zach.
That's him.
Wow, that's new. And all month we have been watching Halloween films. We've been watching the Boogeyman Saga, as we call it, on our Patreon show. This ranking video will just be Michael Myers Halloween films. We're ranking them last place to first. We are skipping out Halloween 3 for obvious reasons because Mikey isn't in it. If you have any questions about our rankings, my suggestion is to...
Don't come at me.
First that, and then also subscribe to our Patreon because we are doing a Patreon exclusive show, The Boogeyman Saga, where we will have more thoughts into why we feel how we feel for these movies.
Break it down.
So you'll only get a little glimpse of our feelings of the movies. This
So there's
is
no
just
why.
our ranking. For this,
Yeah, like we're not going into depth on why.
we're not going in depth. You can just
Yeah.
give a simple reason of what you feel about it.
Okay.
And that is A-okay. But if you
Okay.
want more thoughts, go to the Boogeyman Saga.
Yeah.
Thrill Me Podcast Network Patreon. Happy Halloween to you and to yours. Hope this video finds you well. Like an email.
Is that your sign off?
All
Hope this video finds you well.
That's right.
Best wishes, comma.
Thrill me. So 12 films. We'll break it down 4 films each.
At a time,
so
yeah.
12, 9, 8, 5, 4, 1.
There you go. Look
Each
at
one
you.
of us.
Quick math.
I'm a math guy. All right, so I'll start.
Okay.
Here we go.
You're going to hate me.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't even want to look.
I know. Don't look.
I'm not even looking.
Okay.
So my number 12 is Halloween Resurrection.
Okay.
Absolutely, positively the worst film out of the entire franchise. And I just wanted to make that clear.
Okay.
Okay. So my number 11 is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers.
Okay.
There's not a lot of grit to this movie. I feel it was just cash grab after 4.
Okay.
Not a fan. Number 10, Halloween 4. I go back to these sequels
Which
and
one
they
is that
just that's the first of the Jamie Lloyds. That's the
What
first
was the name
one.
of it, though?
Return of Michael Myers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
okay.
my number 11, Halloween 5, The Revenge.
Okay.
Halloween 4, The Return is my number 10.
Okay.
And then my number 9 is Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers.
Okay.
I put the entire Thorn trilogy at the bottom, outside of Resurrection, the worst.
Okay.
That's my list.
Okay.
Okay?
Maybe you won't hate me.
Maybe I won't. What's your list?
Okay, so number 12,
Okay.
Halloween Resurrection.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because woof.
We match.
Woof.
Okay.
Then I have in 11th place, Curse.
Okay.
And then 10th place, Halloween 5.
Okay.
And then in 9th, Halloween 4. So
Okay.
Return.
So
That's why I was asking.
You've switched. You put Paul Rudd near the goddamn bottom?
Oh, is that the Paul Rudd one?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
well,
on you.
That is on
That's
me.
on you.
Listen, this is why they're at my bottom. And in all honesty, they are very much clumped in.
Yeah.
All in one.
Okay.
Because they are very forgettable, horrible movies.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's really interesting to look at those set of sequels and see how bland they are
Yeah.
compared to later entries that I'm going to put up here, obviously. But it makes me even think of outside the franchise. Like, at least when Nightmare on Elm Street and Freddy, or Nightmare on Elm Street and Jason, Friday the 13th, they at least look like they're cohesive films
For sure.
in their respective
Yes.
original franchises.
This one, it was just very blotchy, and I like how we kind of get into it.
All right, let's
So,
get into...
8, 7, 6, 5. You want me to go first this time?
Sure.
Okay, so for me, 8th is the second Rob Zombie one. Which one was that one?
Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Okay, well, I put Rob Zombie 2.
Okay.
And then...
H2 on posters.
And then 7th is Rob Zombie 1.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
And 6th...
Do you have a reason why?
Yeah, they were... I liked the movies, is why they kind of made it above the Thorn trilogy.
Right.
But They were just a little too gritty hoedown for me. Yeah. That was they were some gritty hoedown.
Okay, I'll take it.
In sixth place, Halloween 2.
Okay.
In fifth place, Halloween Ends.
Okay. Fifth place. Halloween Ends. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Number 7. Oh no, 8.
8.
Number 8 for me is the original Halloween 2.
Okay. Yeah.
For me, this movie.
Okay.
It's still okay. It definitely lost its step, and when you get further on, and when you have the multiple timelines, it just loses its luster for me.
I get that.
Number 7, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. It used to be higher in my ranking for me, but I do think since doing this rewatch, there's been some changes how I feel about certain movies. And we were able to watch it on Peacock, which had the theatrical versions.
That's right.
And that's very important to me because I like the theatrical versions more than the director's cut.
Gotcha.
So from there, we go to number 6, which is Halloween Kills for me. I enjoyed this film. I think it still has some good shining moments for Michael. He's a real badass. It's just number 5, Halloween H2O. I feel did a good bare bones job of trying to be like the original.
Okay.
And I'll talk about that more in future. So,
Yeah.
Nope.
On the Patreon.
The future's now. No. Because now we'll get into my number 4.
Yes.
Which is Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Oh.
I think this movie did a good job of being something new, not just copycatting
Okay.
the original, because we get to see Michael as a kid go through the asylum. We get to see Dr. Loomis trying to work with him.
Yeah.
We see Michael just completely change into a different entity. And like I said, the theatrical cut for me just plays better than the director's cut because there's some things in that where I'm just like, I didn't need it. I get why you did it. I don't need it.
It was uncomfortable.
A little
based
bit.
off of what you were telling me. But I will say I like the breakdown essentially of why. You got a lot of the why there.
Yeah. No, for sure.
It was just too
It's a lot.
too down.
Too hoedown, just too hoedown. My number 3, which this was a struggle to go back and forth with.
Okay.
I do feel good about it. My number 3 is Halloween Ends. I love the fact that this thing is a different movie. It doesn't just follow Michael. I think it's very interesting that there's so much of a freak out, and maybe that's just to the viewer of the fact of maybe it is their last Halloween movie before they're killed in real life.
Yeah.
And they're freaking out about it.
Yeah.
But I know Michael Myers isn't dead, and there's going to be more stories. And maybe I was able to differentiate that. I stand with Corey Cunningham. I think that was a great choice. And I thoroughly love this movie. So for me, Halloween Ends is number 3. Number 2, Halloween 2018. I don't think there's many better reboots. I think Star Trek 2009 was the closest for reboot action. And I love that it carries on from the first movie. And I think David Gordon Green did such a wonderful job. If you just wanted to watch 2 movies, Halloween and Halloween 2018, you're golden.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important. And then my number 1 is obviously the OG Halloween. Not much I could say that I haven't said before because I am a Halloween nut, as you can see. Bing, bang, boom, bing, bing, bing,
Ding,
bing.
ding. Oh, wait, ding.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding,
Ding.
ding.
So much stings.
Ding.
Ding. That is my list. We'll re-say them at the end, but what is yours?
Okay, so 4
4-1.
is H2O.
Okay. Big.
This is kind of where, like I had said on the Patreon, except I go into a little bit more, that I felt hope at this point. This movie gave me hope of wanting to watch.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
For me, in third place is Kills.
Okay. Wow.
I felt like with this movie, first of all, I love Kyle Richards. And so for her to come back for this, I thought was phenomenal. I love the the trauma and the toll that it plays on the town and how we kind of live through that, because I feel like that's glossed over so much in like
For sure.
scary movies.
For sure.
And being able to see that and how it affects so many, and to see that I thought was really cool.
Right.
And then for me in second place, Halloween 2018.
Oh, okay.
And then we have
You
the
almost
same.
got me.
I
You
know.
almost got me.
And then we have
I
the
thought you were
same.
gonna be
We have the
ballsy.
same 1 and 2. We have the same 1 and 2. But I think it kind of plays for me. The reason 1 and 2 like that is because you need that first movie in order to go into
Oh,
the
for
second
sure.
one.
For sure.
So it plays so well, and then that's where I feel like the third one for kills for on my list. It was like 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that was
it is 1, 2, 3.
yeah.
Wow. Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
It's not a bad list. I
No,
don't
it's
hate your
not.
list.
And I will say,
I don't hate your list.
Here's what I will say.
We're
I
almost the
feel like Ends would have followed up, but for me, H2O had such a sweet spot for me personally, because it's, like I had said, it kind of gave me hope
Right.
for Jamie Lee Curtis's character.
Yeah, the badass version.
Yeah.
Not the crying Halloween
Yeah,
2,
yeah. So
which
I
is
felt
why
like
it's
it-
lower for me.
Yeah.
So before we let them go, please,
Yeah.
from first to last.
Okay, so first, Halloween. Number 2, Halloween 2018. Number 3, Halloween Kills. Number 4, H2O. Number 5, Halloween Ends. Number 6, Halloween 2, the original. Number 7, Rob Zombie's first one. Number 8, Rob Zombie's second one.
That's a fact.
Number 9, Halloween 4. Number 10, Revenge of Michael Myers, Halloween 5. Number 11, The Curse of Michael Myers. And number 12, Halloween Resurrection. Honestly, if I were to say Halloween 3, it would be before Resurrection. That is how I feel.
Oh, man, you're going to get the internet after you. Okay.
I'm saying it would be before. It wouldn't really be that low. I'm just saying if I in all reality, it's what I'm saying is Halloween Resurrection would be before that, making it number 13. I just think it's the worst. Not that Season of the Witch is that low.
Okay.
Let me clarify that.
My first, Halloween 2, 2018. 3, Halloween Ends. 4, Rob Zombie's Halloween. 5, Halloween H2O. 6, Halloween Kills. 7, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. 8, Halloween 2. 9, Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. I feel like I was missing one. I don't know. Maybe
No.
not. And then the last, and dead last, and forever will be the last, Halloween Resurrection.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yes.
Like
No.
I was saying, I would put it as 13th.
Oh yeah. No,
It's dead last.
if I put 3 in here, and
I'm not going to say
without
where I'm
the
going to put
internet
it.
coming
I'm not going to
after
say
me-
where I'm going to put it because
Oh.
I haven't. We wouldn't rewatch it, so
Okay.
I'd have to rewatch it. And if anybody knows, I forget films.
This is true. All right, so that's our ranking. If this is your first time watching this, please subscribe, like, comment. What are your rankings of the Halloween films, just Michael Myers? Because that's what
Yeah.
we're doing. If you want to learn more about us and what we're talking about on the Boogeyman Saga, check out the Patreon, Throw Me Podcast Network. Hunter's Podcast will be back next season. This is kind of finale-ish, more part 2 thing that we did. But if you
Who
haven't
knows?
caught that finale, hey, I interviewed Vincent DeSanti.
Yeah, you did.
Director of Never Hike Alone 2. That's one of the videos.
Really good
on these
interview,
things.
by the way, if I must
Yeah.
say.
So if you want to check any of those out, please check out our channel, Throw Me Podcast Network. We'll catch you on the next one.
Comma. Throw Me Podcast.
It was